Hi folks, this is Rose from In Rose's Garden, and today we are going to make some Barbie jewelry because my husband gave me this really pretty Barbie for Christmas. Isn't she cute? But look at these sucky earrings. Aren't those gross? So she needs some new pretty earrings to match this beautiful tartan Christmas skirt, and some new and a necklace to go with it as well. So we're going to go down to the mat and we're going to make a necklace and earrings for her, so she'll have some nice jewelry instead of that sucky plastic stuff. So let's turn down. On the mat here I have the pieces I'm going to use, and what we're going to need is I have some for the earrings. We have a couple of eye pins and a couple of regular what I get my finger, some head pins, and then we have a head pin which is going to go for the for our necklace. So what we're going to do, as well as for the necklace, we also have this hunk of ring memory wire. Now this has got about a loop and a half of ring memory wire to make our necklace. So then we have some little red discs, some clear cubes, some little green connectors. Aren't these pretty? And I'm going to put 2 of these connectors and 2 of the discs and 2 of the crystals over here for the earrings. We're also going to put over there these gold spacers, and a couple of these jump rings. So that is the makings of our earrings over there. And for over here, what we're going to do is we're going to make the first thing we're going to do is make our dangle for our necklace, which is going to be the same as what we're going to use over here for our earrings. And we're going to put on a daisy spacer, then the red disc, daisy spacer again, and the cube. Pretty. Then what we're going to do is we're going to take this, we're going to wrap it up and over and around, bring it down, bring it over, bring it this way. We're going to leave a bit of a gap here because we're going to take, and it's going to go on this little connector. Come on, baby, go on. There we go. Then we're going to grab this where the 2 pieces come together here, and we're going to wrap this bottom piece up. Trim this baby off. We're going to have to straighten it up right after we trim it and tuck it, because it is, I can see that it has a bent our wire here, and we don't want that. Come on, tuck in, baby. Okay. So as you can see, it is quite bent. So I need to straighten that up. And it's going to hang from this little connector. Come on, go down properly here. There we go. And now we'll need to put a jump ring on this so that it can go around our memory wire when we get to that spot. So our jump ring for this is right here. So we'll open this little jump ring up. And we'll just slide it over our connector here and close it back up. And it will just slide right down on to our memory wire when we get to the point where we need it. So there we go with our little dangle. Now, the earrings are actually going to be exactly like this piece, and that's what they're going to be, just like that. And then they're going to be finishing up with the earring wire. Now we're going to finish the necklace, and in order to do that, we will need our round nose pliers. Now, if you have memory pliers, you can use those, and I actually do have some, but they aren't bent as bad as they could be. You want to go really close to the base of your memory wires when you use these, so that they won't bend any more than they have to. Because the memory wire is such a strong and definite wire, it is going to bend your memory wires pliers sooner or later, sometimes worse than others. So now I did this sort of like a split ring. See, I went and instead of just stopping where we got to the end, I've added some more, and that's to keep the little beads from sliding down there. Now I don't know how many we're going to need for sure, so we're just going to have to guesstimate this. And we may end up having to take it off a few times. But we're going to start with these little green ones. And I'm going to put on 3 of the little green ones. Then a gold round spacer. Come on, baby. Just about drop that, baby. Now, sometimes if you can get it to work out, it's sometimes easier to work right onto the mat with these things so that you don't have to worry about them sliding off so much. So there's our first little bit. Now we're going to do again with 3 more green beads. 2, 3. So we will put the green beads on. Now these are little green crystals. Usually in this area I use seed beads, but I thought these crystals matched our little get her gown better. So come on. Oop, where are you going to? Over there. So there is our green think we may be at the point where it's time to start putting on the other stuff rather than just the green now. I think I have an extra green here, so we're going to pull this one back off. Okay, let's get you up and around there. Now I can see we have much more green than what we need here. So I'm going to get up and I'm going to take two of these little green. I'm going to take this end piece off from here. And we're going to take two of the green off. So then we're just going to put this back on without these two green pieces. Come on, what are you doing, you? I see what you're doing. You're being a bugger. Okay. Up here. You go up here. All of you go up here. Then the red again. The crystal spacer. The little gold. And then we'll see about where it's sitting at that time. Little beads can be such a bugger. There we go. Now we gotta push these all the way around to the other side where they belong. And we'll see if we look to be about halfway. Now we do probably have enough wire that when we turn it, it will um, give us plenty of wire. I think we're good. So we're going to slide on our pretty. Where's our end? There it is. And it'll go on just like we would anything else, just with the jump ring. Going to go through the wire, and it'll go down and around and over here. So it has a nice pretty dangle. Then we're going to go and we're going to reverse this pattern over here, which means we'll start with our ball spacer. Our crystal spacer here. Come on, you. Ball spacer came off. Come on, go. There we go. Crystal spacer. Red. Crystal spacer, and I think it's just one green now before our first ball spacer. Well, technically, I guess it's our second ball spacer on this side. So let's see what we've got here. Then we'll put on this green, and then a ball spacer, and 3 green. Dang, ball spacer keeps falling off. And now so does my green. Okay, now that we've got to there, we need to push all our beads around and get them into the proper place. And as it turns out, we probably could have left at least one or two of those other beads on, because you see we have a big long strand here. But that's all right. We're going to take our pliers. Where'd I put them? Oh, they're right here. Duh. So we're going to take our pliers, get in here, and turn this end. So you can see it came all the way around here. I'm going to go back into this side and turn it a little bit more. Let's see how tight we are here. We're pretty tight. So this one is turned sideways, so I'm going to take my regular pliers. Oops, there's quite a bit of gap still there. And bring it up. We need to tighten it a little bit because we still have quite a bit of gap there. So we'll get in there again. And we're going to get that bead out of the way and tighten this again. And this is just going to sort of resemble a split ring. See how we're just keep wrapping it around so it looks a lot like a split ring now. So there is our Barbie's little necklace all finished. So isn't that pretty and festive? So there's our necklace. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to get out the pieces to make our earrings. And our earrings are going to have this base piece right here that's our dangle is going to be our earrings. So let's get out our pieces here and we will get working on those. So our dangle piece is of course exactly like this. So we have our daisy spacer, our disc, daisy spacer, cube. So now we need to wrap those two up, hook them onto our little guys here, and then these little guys will have a jump ring up to our earring piece here. So we will get out our bell making plier. Get in here, up and around and over and down, bring it over here, leave a gap in here for wrapping, and then we will do the same here on this one, up and over and around, bring it down and over and around, leaving a gap for to hook on to its little piece there. So we're going to put our earring piece on, and then we're going to wrap this piece up down here at the bottom. And if we bend it up like we did the earring piece, we will straighten it up the same way as well. Or the necklace piece, I should say. and it is bent. I can see that, and we will get that fixed here in just a second. As soon as I get this tucked in here. See how it's bent a little bit backwards there, so we'll straighten that up. And here is our earring piece. Now we need to put the second one together. So slide our baby, this little connector onto here. Grab it, the loop where it can, and push the two little wires together and wrap it up. That slid down. Don't want it sliding down. Looks like this one stayed relatively straight, so that's good. So the next step is to make the posts that go into our ears. So in order to do that, we need flat nose pliers. And what we're going to do is we take our flat nose pliers, go to the end of our eye pin, to right there, then we give it just a little bit more, maybe like so. Then we're going to bend this one up and bring it together. We'll take our clippers, flush cutters, and we're going to cut that right there where these two come together. Make sure you hold on to your eye pin side, because it's going to try and fly, and if you don't have hold of this side, you're going to lose it. So then we're going to squish this down good. So there we have the one pin. So now we'll do this again. Go to the eye pin, put your pliers right beside it, back it off some, bend, take your bend and finish bending it somewhat, pliers together to squish it. Now you need to cut that little piece off. Hold this side, remember, because otherwise you may have your ear wire go flying, just like that did, but it would be your ear wire itself as opposed to your the extra piece. Now, as you can see, this one is a little longer. Doesn't matter. This portion where this leg is going to go inside Barbie's head, so it doesn't matter if it's a little bit extra long. Next thing you have to do, open your jump rings here. Now, if this wasn't for the fact that the loops are going this direction, the same direction like this, we could just put them right on. But if we put them right onto our eye pins, then unfortunately what would happen is they'd be facing away from, facing to the side, which I don't want to have happen. So we'll just go through here, get one of the eye pins, doesn't matter which, just grab one, put it on, close it up. There's one of our little Barbie earrings done. Oh, come on, you. Don't go doing that. And then we do the same with this one. Grab the jump ring, open her up, grab our earring piece, go through our loop, go through our eye pin, close her up, and our second earring is done. So there we go. There is our Barbie necklace and earrings. So, aren't those pretty and festive? Since my Barbie is a holiday Barbie, we wanted a nice festive jewelry. So here she is. And now we have to go in, get her out, and we will put her new jewelry on. Got her out of her box, isn't she pretty? And we're going to put on her new necklace, which is, to do that, just pull your memory wire apart, like so, and just slide it around. So there's her new necklace on. And now we're going to pull these, well, they're relatively ugly earrings off. And then we take her new earrings and we take our post piece and go into this hole in her ear. And there is this first earring on. Now these are definitely shoulder dusters. I had thought they'd be a little shorter than this, but that's all right. We can live with them. And let's put her second earring in. There we go. So her new jewelry is on. Now I am going to take those earrings that came with her and put them in a little baggie and put them back in the box with her so that we don't lose them. So she has them if I ever sell her or get rid of her. Let's put her back in her box though, and then we'll show her what she looks like in the box with this on. Here she is with her beautiful new jewelry on that we made her. So much nicer than that ugly plastic stuff, isn't it? I think it's really, really pretty. I hope you enjoyed making this with me. I enjoyed making these. I really like it when my doll has a really pretty jewelry set on it. So there she is with her earrings and necklace. Not pretty? So this has been Rose from In Rose's Garden, and we have been making this lovely, lovely Barbie jewelry for my new Holiday 224 Holiday Barbie. And there she is. Is she pretty? Bye-bye.